Hello, Baloo! So, if you're given that the cosecant of theta minus cotangent of theta is equal to square root of 2 times cotangent theta, then you can just do some substitutions using trigonometric identities. So, for example, given this statement, we see that the cosecant of theta is 1 over sine theta. That would be a reciprocal identity, minus the cosine theta over the sine theta, because this would be the quotient identity, is equal to square root of 2 times cosine theta over sine theta by, again, the quotient identity, right? So then what do you get after this? Well, multiply both sides by sine theta so that you can cancel out the denominator, and you can see that we're left with the 1 over here, a minus cosine of theta, and that's equal to a radical 2 cosine theta. Alright? So now add cosine theta to both sides. Cosine theta plus rad 2 cosine theta would be rad 2 plus 1 cosine theta. Divide both sides by radical 2 plus 1. You get 1 over rad 2 plus 1 is equal to cosine theta. And then if we just rationalize that denominator, what are we going to get? Let's see, rad 2 minus 1, rad 2 minus 1. So you end up getting a radical 2 minus a 1 over 2 minus 1. In other words, 1. And that's equal to cosine theta. So therefore, we're just really concluding here that if cosecant theta minus cotangent theta equals rad 2 cotangent theta, we actually get to conclude that the cosine of theta is equal to radical 2 minus 1. Alright? So, if cosecant theta minus cotangent theta equals rad 2 cotangent theta, then we can show that cosecant theta plus cotangent theta equals rad 2 cosecant theta. Why? Well, since cosecant theta minus cotangent theta equals rad 2 cotangent theta, we see from the previous slide, which was just using some trig identities, that, what did we conclude? Cosine theta equals rad 2 minus 1. Cosine theta equals rad 2 minus 1. Right? So, add 1 to both sides. Add 1 to both sides. To see, on the left we would have 1 plus cosine theta, and on the right you would just have a little radical 2. Right? So now divide by sine theta. And what do we get? 1 over sine theta plus cosine theta over sine theta equals rad 2 over sine theta. In other words, what's 1 over sine theta? That would be cosecant theta plus what's cosine theta over sine theta? That's a cotangent theta. And what is rad 2 over sine theta? Well, that's equal to a rad 2 cosecant theta, which is exactly what we wanted.